Hey, yo, it's me, ya boy, here to do some ranting because bullshit is bullshit and no one should have to deal with half the shit I'm dealing with right now. If I bottle it up anymore, I'm going to murder somebody and then I'll be in jail, and I don't want to be in jail, so you're gonna have to deal with these rants. So I have a friend, and this friend and I really enjoy role-playing. We enjoy making the characters, world building, etc. We love all of it. Now the issue is, and this may be a little unhealthy, but she and I enjoy roleplay for the escapism aspect because both of our lives collectively suck. So roleplay is an escape for us. And this friend knew that about me. She knew this. And unfortunately, while she would expect me to roleplay some of her favorite characters for her, it was always too much for her to roleplay characters for me. Literally just today, we were talking after not speaking for a couple of weeks because of break. Oh yeah, this is my ex, by the way. So we break up. She does not want anything to do with me, and she makes it abundantly clear, though passive aggressively. She goes, I still care about you. Oh, I still care about you. I still want to do things with you. But knowing that roleplay is my escape, she's like, well, I just don't have the ability to roleplay, but I happen to know for a fact because she brags about it. She's doing 10 other roleplays with 3 different people. Hey, I guess it's only good roleplay. You only want to roleplay when it's K-pop and not when, you're helping a bro out. No, it's always about you and what you want and not about anyone else. I didn't just collectively throw some of my life away to save you from an abusive boyfriend for 7 months for you to turn around and say, oh, I don't know if I really loved you or cared about you. Oh, great, thanks, good to know. Now, in my defense, well, not really in my defense, you can't be old and wise unless you're young and stupid first. And I was the epitome, still am the epitome of young and stupid. I was naive, I was fresh out of an abusive relationship, and I wanted someone to be next to me. And that was probably not healthy for me because I went with this bitch, and this bitch turned into the kind of person that was passively mentally abusive. She would say that she's not two-faced, but openly admit that she acts differently with me than she does with her friends because I can't handle her harder personality. And then, on top of that, she would say, oh my god, I'm not this, worried, anxious little person. But literally the only thing she ever showed me was her worried, anxious side. She never showed me she could be tough. She never showed me that she was okay. She never showed me that she could handle this shit. All she ever did was cry on me. And then, she'd be like, let me take care of you. But then when I would go to let her take care of me, she'd be like, I just don't have it in me. Like, okay, bitch, pick a fucking side. It was very, very hard to be in a relationship with this girl. Very hard. We'll call her Mona. Mona was not a nice person. I mean, I guess in theory she was, and she's a very open person. She doesn't judge you, but she's not healthy to be with. She acts like it's healthy okay, so there's 2 sides of Mona. There is the side that is, open and accepting to all and very good with her friends to the point where she makes herself unhealthy. Like literally caring about like everyone but herself. And then there's the side of Mona where she leans on you completely and doesn't help you or have a two-way street aspect at all. It's all about her and her problems, and your problems are baby penis problems, and she's got elephant dick problems, and it's just like, okay, bitch. Okay. And I, unfortunately, tried, because it was clear to me that she didn't, well, at least semi-clear, I thought it was clear, that she didn't lean on a lot of people, and so I wanted to be there to support her. And that was my mistake. It was my mistake to try to support somebody who was like, yes, support me, but I will never support you back, because that would be too much work for me. Like, great, we're both going through our own mental problems, her dealing with a breakup, which everybody wanted. Here's the thing, this spoiled fucking bitch was told that her parents offered to buy her a house to break up with her fiance. Her fiance's a scumbag, by the way. And she just couldn't be bothered. She has parents who are willing to buy her a house, buy her PlayStation, spoil the ever-loving fuck out of her. And she just throws that into the garbage and treats her parents and her friends like trash. Does she even realize what a poor orphan girl like me would kill to have something like that, to have parents who loved me enough to want to support me and help me through my mental issues? She has friends, she has connections, she has parents who love and genuinely care about her well-being. I am sitting in the middle of a fucking desert, all by myself, having to figure out basic human adult functions because my parents died, I was mentally abused, and I don't know fucking red from green anymore. I was the epitome of having lived under a rock, and because of this, I went through many abusive relationships, albeit mentally, not physically. And here's this bitch complaining about her parents who are willing to buy her a fucking house in order to break up with her boyfriend. Me, and as far as I know, all of her other friends really wanted this, but because she was afraid of one person's disappointment, she just couldn't do it. Do you know how fast I would drop an abusive relationship if somebody was like, look, I'll give you a house, you know this is better for you, you won't have to pay rent, and we'll take very good care of you. Do you know how fast I would have left that relationship? Albeit I'm a little bit smarter than this hoe, and I genuinely realized that, well, I now genuinely realize, thanks to the love and support of online friends, that I am worth more than being mentally abused by several different people, including this bitch. And she just didn't see that. She didn't. She really, really didn't. And I used to be in her position. When I was with her, I was still semi in that position where I would throw myself at people in order to take care of them at the expense of my own health. And I did that with her. I allowed myself to be very, very broken down by her because I thought I was taking care of her and doing what was right. And as it turns out, the woman who I thought I was going to marry someday never actually cared about me. Not once. And I'm sitting here wondering what the fuck to do with my poor, broken fucking soul, and she's still being spoiled by her parents. She got to go to Canada for a month on her parents' dime. And I'm sitting here broke as all hell wondering what I'll eat next week. And she has so many problems. So many fucking problems. And albeit she does actually genuinely have mental problems, I'm not disputing that. What I'm disputing is that she has a support network, she has people who are willing to spend copious amounts of money to see her happy, and yet she's just not accepting any of that. I guess it's the grass is greener on the other side kind of scenario, but here I am sitting here all by myself wishing I could see my brothers because my stepmother decided to ban me from ever seeing them again. And she's in Canada having the fucking time of her life while I am just trying to get through fucking Mother's Day. I am at the point in my life where I cannot plan for the future. That terrifies me. I literally am just trying to survive every day. Just trying to make it through another day, another night, another nightmare. And I just, tonight, what sparked this rant, and I don't know if you can tell that it's unscripted, and if you can, I apologize. I plan to script more of these, but this just kind of happened out of the blue. But tonight, her and I were talking, and she's talking about how, oh, there's a rift that grew between us. Gee, I wonder fucking why. Now, I still consider her a friend? Maybe? But I've also decided that I don't believe she's earned the right to know that I'm distancing myself from her. Telling her that I'm distancing myself from her would be painful and hard for me to do, and she has already broken me more than I want to admit, and so I don't feel like she deserves to have any more pieces of me than she already has. So I'm most likely just gonna never say anything. I can't. I'm physically not willing to. And I just can't. I cannot do this anymore. She destroyed me when I was most vulnerable, and I would go to lean on her as she begged me to do, and she would drop me like a fucking rock. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, because fuck. This has been fucking the worst 2-3 years of my life. No, that you know what? I love you all, but I'm not gonna put you through any more of this rant. That'll be a rant for another video, because talking about the ex before this most recent ex is a whole fucking two-parter in itself. I love you all. I know I'm still kind of new to the YouTube scene, but I'm hoping to make an art/rant/commentary channel.
And I promise, I know that I babbled a lot in this video, but I just really needed to get it out. Future videos will be scripted, I promise you. I've already got one in the works on stuff. That'll be a surprise. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for making it through this. Bye.